Hey everyone, this is the Gadget Guru. I want to start a new video segment, and it's called Ask the Guru. Yes, I know. Quote, quote unquote. Yeah, I know. It's a crappy quote. And basically, in this video, you can ask me pretty much anything. I kind of want to center around tech talk kind of questions. You know, Knife Shock had a really good one on one of the videos he posted. And basically, what he asked me was, what was it? Oh yeah, he asked, how do I get around Imperial Iron Wall and Infernity decks, or have I seen people playing it? The question, or that question, and then he also asked, does Prohibition stay on the field long enough to do any good? To start off with the Infernity question, Imperial Iron Wall, I haven't seen anybody running Imperial Iron Wall. If they told you they are, they're probably bullshitting you or just making you think that you won't be able to DD Crow them or something. It'd be kind of stupid to run Imperial Iron Wall because 90% of the decks, no, 99% of the decks I've seen run Trap Stun, so they can go Trap Stun OTK, you know? Because if they don't go Trap Stun and they summon something and it gets killed, then their whole OTK is dead. Traps will just completely wreck the deck, so if they're telling you they're not running Imperial Iron Wall, they're kind of bullshit in my opinion, but some of them may. Some of them may run Imperial Iron Wall, but none of the decks I've seen have. They may side it and side it in, but then it's kind of like this. If they run Imperial Iron Wall, it'll stop DD Crow, Bottomless. That's about it. If they don't run it, no, if they do that, they'll stop Imperial Iron Wall and Bottomless, or Crow and Bottomless. But then they can't use Trap Stun. So Oppression, Compulsory, Trap Hole even, Divine Wrath, a lot, like every other trap out there is going to screw them up. So it'd be much more beneficial to run Trap Stun over Imperial Iron Wall and just hope they don't get the DD Crow. Because then that's the only thing that can hurt you really is DD Crow. Is Imperial Iron Wall good in a side deck for them? Oh yeah, like if you verse a complete removal deck, yeah, I would side immediately 3 Imperial Iron Walls. And it's good to put in a side deck, no doubt, but you're just gonna have that problem. If you play Imperial Iron Wall, you're not gonna play Trap Stun. If you play Trap Stun, you can't play Imperial Iron Wall. So, it just comes down to your preference. What do you think is better? As for the Prohibition question, like I've told a lot of people this. I'm glad you asked me on this, so I can make a video of it. Prohibition is amazing, and I don't mean it's good. I don't mean it's like Dark Arm. When you draw it, you're like, oh yeah, I want to use it. See how many darks I have. I mean, Prohibition is that kind of card. When you're sitting there, as soon as you draw it, dude, you play without even thinking. You're like, I play Prohibition. You don't even think about it. You don't think, what can I play this on? You play it instantly. No questions asked. You play it right there and then. Every time I draw it, I just play it down. I don't even think about it. I just play Prohibition. It always will hurt your opponent. Every single time. Even if I'm versing a burn deck. Say I'm versing Samochi Burn, and I sided Prohibitions. I draw Prohibition. What do you go Prohibition? Drop Prohibition Nurse. If anything, it's 3 cards out of the deck they can't use now. So it's a +2 right there. And then once if they draw them, they're just dead cards. To be honest, like he also asked how long does it stay on the field. I've never had Prohibition destroyed, honestly. Just being completely honest, I've never had someone kill Prohibition. I versed this Saturday at my locals. I versed a Quick Draw Synchron deck. Okay. He was packing in triple Dust Tornadoes, Space, Twister main deck even for Repression, and he had all that in his deck. And I drew for my gadget. I drew double Prohibition, played them both. That game lasted 5 turns. He didn't draw a single card to destroy him. I've never had Prohibition destroyed. It's crazy. It honestly is. Oh no. Actually, this Saturday I did. I had someone Raikou my Prohibition. Yeah. Okay, I've had it destroyed 1 time, and I've played it like 20. And even if they do destroy it, say they do go after it instead of your back rows, that means your back rows are still there. That's the funny thing. Even if they go after it, it's like, okay, so you destroyed this instead of my back row. Thank you. Now I have Oppression still face down. It makes them waste a card. So it's really, like, I've actually done that. I've played a Prohibition, declared Dandelion. I set 2 back rows. They played MST on a Prohibition. I'm like, okay. They activated Foolish Barrel and Dandelion, and I went, okay, Oppression. And their MSC was gone. They wasted it. And they were like so mad. They're like, what the crap? You know. And you know, even if it does get destroyed, for the time it's there, it really can hamper them down. Especially versus one of the best decks in my opinion in this format, Machina Gadgets. Machina Gadgets, I think, without a doubt, is one of the best decks this format. And when you play them with that, and you just go, okay, I'll Prohibition Solidarity, I'll Prohibition Fortress. Their big beat stick is gone, and their card that makes their monsters beat stick is gone. So now all it is a gadget deck with a bunch of crappy support cards. No offense to Machina players. Your deck is good. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying once they kill Fortress and Solidarity, your deck kind of falls apart. Because it's focused on Fortress a lot and Solidarity. You run Forces for Fortress. You run I've seen double Force, triple Fortress, triple Gear Frame. Okay, you summon Gear Frame. What are you gonna search? Say you search the little Union guy. Okay, what are you gonna do with him? You're gonna set him face down? It doesn't matter. It's ridiculous how good Prohibition is. It destroys that. Infernities. Go. Oh, I'll Prohibition Infernity Archfiend. Or Beetle. Or Launcher. Prohibition anything you want to, and it kills the deck. So Prohibition in my card is a very, very good card. It has won me many games. Hands down, it has won me more games than I think any other card. So I did Prohibition, play Prohibition. Overall, I think it's an amazing card. Like I said, it's that kind of card that when I draw it, I don't even think about it. I just play it. It's an auto-play card from hand. That's all I do with it. I draw it, I play it. So, and especially against win condition decks, like I just reviewed the Final Countdown deck, etc. Especially against this kind of deck. Side Prohibition. You go first, Prohibition, Final Countdown. They scoop. Enter scoop phase. You know, and it's something they won't expect, especially running Gadget or something. They'll expect you to try and Dark Bribe it, or Solemn, something like that. Maybe Lad, I don't know if you side deck that. Why the hell would you? But let's just say you do. But Prohibition is very good. It stops win condition decks, and it hurts the big decks. The decks that I don't side Prohibition on is Blackwing. Well, if I do side it, I'll side it against Blackwing, and I'll call like Icarus or something that would really hurt me in whatever situation I'm in. But generally, I don't. No, I side it against every deck pretty much. There's not a single deck I really don't side Prohibition against. Glads, I do Bestiary. Blackwing, I do Icarus. Let's see, Infinities, I do one of the three, whatever I think will hurt them the most. Lightsworn, I Prohibition. Usually in Lightsworn, I Prohibition JD. Because JD's a fag. I hate JD. Annoying ass card. Oh, there you go. When reversing Helpless Dragon, I shall Prohibition your Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. You stay away from me. Stupid freaking card. Stop specimening dragons from the hand in the graveyard. I'm not even joking. That's so annoying. Every time I kill it, they bring it back with a Red Eyes Weaver. It's like, are you kidding me? Leave it in the graveyard. I mean, I versed a guy, and he played with it, and he went Future Fusion, dropped 2 of it and 3 Weaver, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? So I had to play through it and beat all of them into the graveyard, and then he removes the Weaverins and starts special them back, and when he's out of Weaverins, he fucking burials 3 back. I'm just like, what the crap are you doing? Stop bringing the Red Eyes out. So I literally side decked on him, and I went Prohibition, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. And he's like, your decree can't hurt that, now can it? And he scooped because of it. Because he was literally holding Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, 2 Red Eyes Weaverins, a Decree, a Blizzard Dragon, and something else. So Weaverin and Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon were completely useless. So Prohibition is an amazing card. But anyways, I want to start doing more about this, Tech Talks. So leave a video response or PM me, either one. I'll start adding questions to the list, and I'll start doing Tech Talks like this to help you guys out. And you can ask me any question. You can ask me how I side deck against decks. You can ask me how I would recommend killing decks, anything. So go ahead and just start asking questions. Alright, this is the Gadget Guru. Bye.